Hello. We are in a game with our Chaos Dwarfs against Nurgle, I think. Let's have a look at them. We're kind of like our last few games of the season. This is the last 2 days of the season now. So if we lose, as soon as we lose, I'm just calling it on the team. Not out of any kind of thing apart from the fact that we're so close to the end. We're not sort of qualifying for anything, so, you know. If we lose, it means I can take a little break. If I don't lose, it means we've got to keep fighting on. Wow, he's got a really good record there. And he's only played 18 games. Which is, I suppose that's enough to get. He's got a lot out of this. Like, he has got a lot of SPP out of those games. 849 on PC and 119 on PlayStation. Okay. I never looked at my PlayStation record. Oh, I gotta wake up. I should look at that. Okay, it's about the same. I mean, that makes sense. And yeah, same kind of, oh, I didn't look at what he had. Ah, did anybody see what he took? I saw 3 things there. I don't know how much money they spent on everything. I'm guessing Wizard Bribe and I don't even know how much money he had, but I think there's 3 things. Okay, let's get into the actual game here. We've got an offense, surely. So, did he take a wizard? No wizard, so he took a bribe. Is that... I think that might be the eagle, right? The thing... Or do they call it an eagle if it's necro? Probably not. It's the thing that gets you an extra regen roll. So he took a bribe, a babe, and that. I think that's what he took. So this one's going to be who dies first, right? Is he going to leave this guy on front? I'd be tempted to leave... I think he's going to switch these 2 around. I think you got to, right? Ah, rats, he did. 1, 2... I could still hit this guy. Igor, okay. I wasn't sure if it was just Igor or if it was, like, for the undead teams. So what we could do is we could do a guard here, and then another assist here, and come in. No, that wouldn't be enough because he's got guard. Okay, never mind. So we could hit the strength 5. Guard, assist, boom. Worth it? Probably, honestly. Probably. Okay, I don't think we're going to follow it though, so I think we're going to switch him out. This guy will be the one that does it. So we'll pop a guard in here, we'll pop this guy in here. We'll pop another guard in here. That would have to be... Oh, who's that going to be though? I don't have that much guard anymore. Oh, we've got you. Okay. And then another assist here, and then we go in and bump. And I don't think I'm going to pile on. I think I'm going to try and pile on the line. Hey, Dweebeer, how's it going? We're just playing till we lose, so it could be a very, very short stream in that sense. Just having our last hurrah. Guard, guard. So I don't need this guy. I am just going to push him that way, out of the way. He's fine. Oh, this guy never fires. I mean, that's not entirely true, but I think we still follow it though. I think we keep the pressure. Oh dear. Okay, now we enact the guard protocol, which is probably gonna get us hurt, but I think getting a nice, tasty, juicy hit on the strength 5 guy feels pretty good. I can even chain this. Oh, hang on, I should look where the ball's at. Okay, it's relatively safe. I don't think I'm playing at full capacity here in terms of, thinking. Yeah, we'll move him off. Make him have to move that guard back in. Oh, that's unfortunate. So I'm going to try and pick up the ball. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Thanks for coming and hanging out. I mean, if he runs over here and he kills this guy, I suppose we should take that as a win. So, we're just gonna kind of sensible up here. I don't think he can sensibly hit this guy if I... Oh, we've got break tackle on both of them. Oh, that's so nice. I mean, technically I know that, but I only just got it, so... Can you still qualify these? Not likely, but theoretically. It looks like a bunch of people have done late runs on Chaos Dwarfs and we've dropped down to 8th Chaos Dwarf. So, it's not very likely, but I figured we'd do a kind of play till we lose thing just to see how far we can push up. And if we lose immediately, then that's cool. I mean, you know, it's fun. The team is pretty much where I'd want it. Last game we got break tackle on this guy and we got mighty blow on our claw guy here. So the team's kind of in the perfect place, honestly. So, you know. I'm just going to enjoy it while it lasts, which might not be long, because a lot of it's going to depend on how... Do not use. See if he wants to follow this up. Okay, he didn't get an immediate injury on his either, so I'll take that. He did get the KO, though. Oh, and he dodged away. Ooh. That could have been fun. Yeah, it's unlikely we'll qualify. Yeah, it looks like... Because I think last time I played, I was like 5th or 6th. So it looks like people have been like, oh, I could maybe... Let's have a quick run on the Chaos Dwarfs, see if we can get like a really good record with them. Gotta keep hitting these guys just in case we can make something happen. Kind of need to make up for what just happened to us, but it may or may not be a thing. We should probably pile on. Yeah, that's what I figured. Could one dice this with claw. Don't really want to put this guy on his claw. Bit risky, but, you know. Why is it always skull into skull? Why does that always happen? Oh well. So we're not doing too hot so far. We've got one of our guys instantly removed. Failed to remove any of his. This is why I play elves. But, you know, there's always time for the turnaround. Who's he coming after, I wonder? Is probably this guy? Does he follow here? No, I didn't think so. One, two, three. So he's got 3 guards? Yeah, he's got 3 guards. So he's not guard heavy. You gotta try not to get too despondent when you're not the first one to make the armor breaks. Oh, we're probably putting a reroll on that. Okay, yeah, see? I thought about backing off there, but it's not his per long guy, so I'd rather have him here helping defend against the, you know, foul. Looks like he's gonna foul this guy instead, maybe? Oh, maybe this one? Yeah. Good, good. Could get a... I think this is what we want to do. We've got a guard already. So what we've got to do is, like, swing... If we manage to knock this guy over... Yep, I shouldn't have said that. Do we get crazy then? No, I don't think we get crazy, but I think we pop in this guy. There we go. I think we stay on this one. Bit of a disappointing armor roll, if we're going to be honest. Hey, there we go. We're back on track. Not what we were looking for again. I should pay attention to the ball at some point. I think he's just gonna have to get up, honestly. This guy will just sidle in. And that's it. I definitely can't qualify them if I play like this, but... You know. Maybe playing well will kick in partway through. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it's 2 GFIs unless he wants to take a dodge, so it's not that easy. Oh, that push is really good. But, you know, obviously this could be in a slightly different place. Like, if we hadn't double skulled on our blitz versus the whatever that thing is called, the beast, then maybe instead we hurt him and, you know, suddenly we're an important player up. So, you know. That's a nice, really stupid. Was that his blitz? I don't know that it was. No, it wasn't. Okay. Gotta re-roll it. I mean, it's quite likely to get the ball free here. Oh, never mind. Well, that makes up for what we did, somewhat. Okay, so if I could just get one more guard in there. 1, 2... So I'd have to move this guy. I think we're going to make the move here. Three, four. That's a nice place to be. Excellent. Follow. Nothing. 1, 2, 3, boom. We have that. Is there anything better? There's not really. Don't have a way through to here. So I think if we pop this guy in here. Now if this fails, we might just lose the hair. So I think we move this guy first. We should probably be slightly sensible. Oh, and then maybe it's this guy that goes, actually. No, this guy goes up here. This guy goes here. Get our ordering right here, right? Because it's important. So that sort of makes us as safe as we feel like we can get. Just in case this goes wrong. And it gets everybody out the way so that we can actually come in and take the block. Ooh, our armor breaks haven't been great. Let's use piling on because we've got to make some... Oh dear. Okay. I'm going to be honest, a bit disappointing so far on the old armor breaks. This is a problem when you take kill skills, is that you get a bit sad when they don't work. Probably unnecessarily, because it's still a 7 we've got to beat, right? Hang on, no, it makes around value 7, and then you have to... And then you've got Mighty Blow, right? So... I think it's a 6. Which actually is pretty likely to work. Especially if you give it 2 chances. Yeah, I was kind of expecting that. You know what? We've got to... You know, we're playing till we lose, so... His death means nothing to us anymore. And this is, you know, this game may be a great example of why I hate playing Bash. Is it feels like it often comes down to whose Mighty Blow piling on claw works. He's gonna re... Oh, he didn't reroll. Okay. I guess that's his last reroll, that... I guess he's just gonna be happy with the foul. But yeah, it's... I don't know, it always feels a bit sad. And you could say the same about the Agi matchup, right? You could say... It just comes down to who double ones the throw and catch and whatnot. And it's a fair point. I don't really have an argument. I think that's just more fun though, because that's more... Or, okay, I should say... I find it more fun because... It's more of a case of, you know, you don't die so much. Whereas in this, usually whoever is the loser, they're just dead. I think we're going to try and hit this guy this time. Because we have the potential... Do we? I mean, obviously we could hit him with this guy. Yeah, I'd have to get this guy out the way though, and that might be on a 1 dice. I might just have to hit him with the regular guy. Sad though it is. I mean, it still knocks him over though, right? And that is all. But I suppose if you want to look on the positive side, we're in an okay place on the field. So that's pretty positive. Okay. I think we're going to save those rerolls. We're not that far into the half. Nice dodge. Maybe I should have just left that. It comes down to who fails more ball-centered things. Are you talking about in the Agi match? Because if so, yeah. Whereas in these matchups, the ball almost doesn't matter. Like, you know, the last couple of seasons of Chalice, I've watched quite a lot of the Chalice Cup, and I've been surprised at how much, you know, you see good plays and whatnot, but you don't see them as much as you'd think. A lot of matches are decided by whose killers work, and you know, and then if you're playing, you know, the Skaven teams and the Elf teams, it comes down to if they manage to get that useful, you know, that tricky playoff, and if they have a natural one-turner. Like, it's stuff that isn't as skill-based as I'd like, and it's not to say there isn't skill involved, and, you know, and that the really good players don't win, but it you know, it does seem, for the more bashy teams, like it's kill or be killed. And in the Chalice that doesn't matter as much theoretically, because that team is dead anyway, right? Talking of being dead. So yeah, obviously that's something of a thing. But yeah, in the Chalice it doesn't matter if your team dies, because that's the last time they're going to play. If you're... Yeah, hybrid teams are nice like that. But even to hybrid teams, like, it's, you know, if you're a hybrid team and you come up against Nurgle, even if you win, if you're really, really good wolf dies, which it has a fair chance of, it's kind of feels like a loss, right? The one thing I like about elf teams is, whilst they do often have superstars, even if the superstar dies, their team is still pretty functional. I mean, Wood Elves might be an exception because War Dancers are so important to them, but... Yeah. Yeah, I think I agree with you there, Dubia. I'm not sure I've done that much. I mean, I'm not saying I've played a great game here, but I don't think I've done that much wrong. And I did have first hit on the ball, but we're sitting here with one guy KO'd, one guy dead, one guy Appo'd, so Appo's gone, and he's sitting here with one guy KO'd. And we've put just as much claw into him, maybe more than he's put into us. So, you know, there's obviously something that's a factor, right? It wouldn't be fair to say that's all that's, you know, going on, but it's a thing. I suppose we're probably looking at going in here. Let's see, I've got a 1 dice there. Do you have guard? You don't have guard. Not really a lot I can do here. I do feel like I'm sounding like I'm just complaining. Which would be a potentially valid suggestion, but... Could we hit that guy? We could. It's a little wild, but... Oh, it's a 1 dice, never mind. Hang on, if I get this guy up... Don't think that really helps us a whole lot. Do we go in? Yeah. Yeah, it's there's definitely some dice, you know, dice is obviously a big part of the game. It's obviously not all the game either, because there's skill to... The best players are usually at the top. I really just want to hit this guy, but I'm also aware of how dangerous it is. Good choice. No armor break. Such is life, such is life. Yeah. Yeah, sometimes it doesn't really matter what you're doing. Okay, well I mean, we're not yet at a point where we can consider this doomed, for sure. We're also not in a great place, but we'll see what happens. Weirdly, I'm actually kind of liking this setup, despite how ridiculous it looks. I think it oddly has some merit. I think I'm going to stick with this. I might switch these two out though, because this guy's obviously so important for ball carrying. I know this is a very weird setup, but, you know. Oh no, I put our kicker on the front line. Okay, well that's something you can definitely point at and say I've done badly. When am I ever going to learn? I don't know why I take kick, because I always forget it. I feel like in a perfect world, the game, if you had kick and you didn't put you had your kicker on the field, but you didn't have them in a position to kick, the game should, when you go to confirm setup, it should say, "Are you sure you have your kicker?" And then you could be like, "Yeah, I meant that," or "No, of course not. Let me move him real fast." But I mean, that, you know. It's like, I feel like arguably there could be another level of checking if you do like a 6+ dodge. Okay, you know what? It doesn't matter that we didn't use kick. It went to a good place. The high kick kind of ruins it a little bit, but the high kick would have ruined kick as well, so... He weirdly doesn't have that much Mighty Blow, actually, does he? I was thinking today, what would be kind of fun, although that could be proved wrong, is playing like a bash team, but with 0 Mighty Blow, and taking, like, guard and grab instead. Guard, grab, stand firm. Like, just be pure control, rather than damage, just to see how it worked out. Because those skills are all pretty useful. I suppose if you're going to do that, the idea would be probably dwarfs, right? But you could probably do it with orcs as well. Arguably, you could do it with Chaos Dwarfs pretty well. But sometimes it's, you know, there's obviously like on the whole, like a right set of skills to do. Yeah, yeah. any of those make sense. There's like a right set of skills that you should take, but sometimes that means that you don't see as much as you'd like of the other skills. He's not going to reroll that one. Probably should foul that guy if we get a chance. He's obviously not going to give us much opportunity, but... Yeah, Tentacles, if you're playing Nurgle... Oh yeah, Nurgle, another obvious choice. I have occasionally done mutation-based teams. Could get somebody on the ball here. It doesn't seem like a terrible option. It means taking a bit of a risk on the front line. And whoever gets on the ball is going to get hit by this guy, unless we go this way. And I could tag him. Two, three, four, five, six. Yeah, he could maybe get there. It's easier for this guy, though. I'm gonna get my own way here unless I follow through, so I'm gonna have to follow through, which I don't like. Oh, you know what? I can just pile on. Another KO. Not what we were looking for, but better than could have been. See if he makes it. Very nice. Do potentially have a claw hit on this guy if I could get the stuff in here, which I think I can. Very nice. I'd like to follow up in some ways, but I also don't want to follow up. Alright, so we're just trying to stop them scoring as hard as we can here. I feel like a super fouler could be made with DPSG and Pile Driver. Pile Driver? I blitzed with the piling on, we KO'd him. To make the hole through to get this guy where he is today. So it worked out, he didn't kill us. It was not the most exciting blitz, but it was, you know, effective in its own way. I wonder if he's gonna... I imagine at the end of the turn, if he can, he'll dodge this guy down. If we can stop him scoring, that's a solid result. I didn't make a provision for if I draw, or do I keep playing? I suppose there's a lot of blocks to take before we decide if that's likely to be a thing. Oh, that's perfect. That locks down another guy. Less guys to run through / hit me with. Okay, so I think he's going to get this guy through as well. Yes, he is. Okay, so how's he going to do this? Is he going to try and screen this off, or is he going to try and go next time? Because I don't think he can get this safe. Oh, is he going to come down here and throw it to this guy? Well, we can still reach him easy. 1, 2, 6, 7. Well, GFI, so... easy-ish. Aha, I've got Fend. I did not know that. That's another free guy who can come and lend some aid. Power Driver Blood Bowl 2020 can do a foul action after blocking if they're still in... Oh, nice. Interesting. Okay, he's kind of going for the wild thing here. Or he's thinking about it. Oh, that's going off the pitch by the looks of it. Hang on, he did an inaccurate pass straight to him? Shenanigans. I kind of want to do this, because if I do this, I get a hit on this guy, and I can potentially get on the ball. I think that's going to be the plan. Oh, that's disappointing. Okay, that was risky, but felt like a nice risk. I guess we don't use it. It does have babes, so that's less exciting, but still. So now we pop our stand from here. Pop this guy here. Oh, nice. 2 dice. You just go away. Are you really stupid? Hang on it. I think so. I think so. Doesn't really matter that much at the moment, but... Nice, nice. Classic. I'm overall happy with that turn. Oh boy, quad skulls with the against the claw, come on! Oh, robbed. That would have been beautiful. What was that for? Why did he go for that? I think he was... I don't know why he went for that. I mean, obviously whatever he did was going to fail there. If you're going to roll a quad skull, honestly, that's probably the best time. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Okay, game is looking better. He's still on 11, but that's quite a solid guy to have out. Okay. I think I'm going to go for this ridiculous setup, but I have to put somebody else on the front line, unfortunately. So I should kick the ball. I really like this really odd setup. And you have to be inside, so I guess we do it like this. And just move you in one. He's got a lot more rotters on the field than he would like now. So this is good. This is good. Yeah, Blood Bowl 3 out soon. Looking forward to all the new rules, all the new teams. We'll see how it... Hang on. No, I want you to kick. There we go. And we will go over... here, I guess? You have to be careful with that. Sometimes even when you actually put your kicker on, it doesn't want him to do it. Oh, that's a good kick. So here, now that I've got this positivity going, there's when the team dies. But, you know, it might not. Honestly, that was a good, you know, turn 8 into turn, whatever we are for us. Turn 9. That's the one. Ah, there's all the powers. Absolutely hammered that hobgoblin. Is he going to go for the beast block? Oh, oh, that is bad luck. I mean, that really is bad luck. So now we've surely got to try and find a way to hit this guy, right? It's not as easy as it sounds. It's possible. I also need to run around the side here. I should start that before I get too excited about this. So I think if I put in a guard here, that lets me hit this guy, and then if I follow, I can hit this guy. If it works. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. Okay, it worked. So we follow, and that gives us the hit here. Which will just be pushes, but it's not. Okay, very nice. Perfect. So now we don't have to pile on. And we drop back. Okay. I feel like I've got a blitz. I haven't got a blitz, but I feel like I have. He might do something wild and crazy here, so we should bear that in mind. And I have kind of weighted all my Chaos Dwarfs over here. So I think the sensible thing to do is keep this guy back. Probably keep this guy back. And this guy. And send this guy forwards to see what can happen. If he falls over, he falls over. Okay, that's a good threat though. That is a good threat. Don't want to get caught out too hard, so I'm going to leave these guys back. Or do I tie this guy up? Tying this guy up might be nice. Let's tie him up. I mean, it might mean we get surfed, which would not be great, but... You know, I feel like this is one of those situations where you've got to pressure. Boy, he's I mean, after quad skulls and then triple both downs, his reliance on people without block is admirable. Is he going to surface? He's not going to surface, but he is going to maim us. So there is that. Just temporarily. That guy makes a really big sound for a little fellow. I hadn't noticed the sound that these guys make. Ah, we're going to see the foul. The old back foul. Does pick it up, unfortunately. We do have a wrestle chance on it. But yeah, getting this guy out would be pretty sweet for him. Maybe I should have... I thought about trying to tag him with the other bull. Okay, okay. So I think we need to try and get some pressure up here. This guy is actually in a really great place. Mentally. Let's see. What can we get over there? Not you guys, because you're super slow. I mean, yeah. I'd like to get this guy tagged so that this guy could blitz out and get on here. I probably should blitz this. Oh, these guys can't reach anything, it's a pity. So let's just reposition them. You keeping this guy entertained seems pretty solid. I guess you go there. Go here. Do kind of want to keep these guys tagged up as well. I want to make this an awkward escape. I think this guy just has to get up. In we go. What do we get? Hey, I'll take a push. Oh, for a moment I got excited because I was like, oh, strip ball, that's right. He's just going to blitz us off here. I'd have rather blitzed out with this guy and had him on him because then he's like got an awkward situation. Down goes one. I mean, these guys were obviously going to get knocked over. It was really just trying to get people involved here. Oh boy, he has been unlucky. I mean, it's just undeniable. Our luck from the first half has, well, that helps. But it's kind of shifted over. He's kind of taken on the mantle of rolling kind of sucky stuff. Does get us down, which is a little unfortunate as well. Because it's going to be hard to keep up with this guy. We do have movement 7 on the plus side. But he can make this sort of relatively safe. This is a slightly risky move, but not that risky because there's a guard on here as well. But obviously if the foul fails, we bring this guy in here. Oh, the dramatic pause might work. It didn't work. Okay. Oh, it worked so well. Dirty player off though, which is nice. Oh, and that's the end of the, yeah, okay. That's right. So, can we make any kind of magic happen here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for a 2 dice. I mean, that seems like probably the best option, right? But we have to knock this guy over to make that work, so it's not exactly a sure thing. You're just getting up. this to tie this guy back up again. Well, that means it's just going to be a 1 dice. Right. Don't think there's a good way of making this a 2 dice. Oh, the pity about this is I'm putting him onto here. That's annoying. An armor break there would have been nice. Now you can just stand him up and this guy's back in action, unfortunately. But there's only so much you can do about that. Maybe up to here. Are we going to fail the GFI? I'm feeling a failed GFI coming on here. No, we get the knockdown. Okay. I wasn't expecting that. I think we have to follow just to keep people tied up and such things. No armor break, but the ball is out. I think we just have to be happy with that, honestly. You know, it teeters it ever closer to a tie, right? And if something exciting should happen, then a win. Tie looking... I mean, win looking less and less likely for them, so I feel like they're gonna transition to playing for the tie now. Kind of wish these two were the other way around. Probably wouldn't matter that much. He is knocking us down, which is bad. Ball is free to be picked up. Okay. Oh. Turn's not over yet. He could still catch this. He doesn't. Okie dokie. Well, that was an exciting development. Excellent. Yeah, I think we'll put you over here as well. Follow up. Get this guy involved. I know, they really have. I don't want to get too excited because I've got to push him this way, unfortunately. Could I have set that up better? Yeah, this guy could have been here, but this guy is now on the ball, which is good, I suppose. Not the best move I've ever done, though. Did knock him down, which is nice. Do I want to follow? I think I do. I think we've got to tie everybody up as much as we can. Okay, that's nice as well. Got nowhere really to put this apart from here, maybe? I think that's as safe as we're going to get, which is not safe because he can tentacle right onto the ball. But if I pop my head out, I'm just asking to get hit. I mean, I could go here. Maybe I should get away from tentacles. It's going to have to dodge off or... Yeah, I think I'm going here. I don't want to get attached to the tentacles, and they're going to be hard to remove, so... A lot of people are tagged, and that's nice. you know, he can find a way to make this work, but it's a bit awkward, right? Going with the beast block at this point is a bit risky. I don't see what it would have gained you. So yeah, this is the obvious move. No problem there. Reroll put in, I'm sure. Oh, he's having... Okay, he's back to his rough... Oh, and the fend. It doesn't matter, but, you know, anytime you can make them walk an extra square is nice, right? Yeah, I mean, in the first half, I'd argue they've been good, but it's swung around hardcore since then. I think we just need to make sure these guys are tied up. Honestly, I think the wrestle might be the way to go here, because it's got the best chance of getting rid of this guy. But yeah, he's had a rotten time in the second half, and it's kind of decided it. If I can knock this guy over, or honestly even get him out of the way, yeah, that's good. Yeah, I think I will follow. Okay, we're out of his range. I think we're out of everybody's range. We're not quite out of the beast range. I have to GFI this. Bit risky, but I think under the circumstances, you gotta do what you gotta do. I don't even know which one was making the hit here. I think it's this guy. So we will follow. Yeah. What a turnaround. I was for sure after those early injuries, I was for sure that we were losing this one. Obviously the death doesn't bode well for next game, but you know, I mean he did have a niggling injury, so he's always been waiting for that to happen. Okay, he's forcing us in, unfortunately. I was kind of hoping that we could eke this out for another turn. You just stick him to the beast? Oh, he didn't. Okay. I guess he wants to beast 3 as a threat. He's fighting, I like that. I mean, I don't like it in the sense that from our point of view it'd be better if he didn't, but... Okay, controversial, but maybe this is the play. If I go there, I'm out of his range. I think this is the play. Oh! What? I didn't see that. That's classic, isn't it? I probably pathed him through there, right? I could have pathed him differently. Could I have pathed him differently? I'm not sure. I totally got so sidetracked on positioning that I lost track of what was going on. That's unfortunate there, but not that unfortunate. I was thinking of going in anyway, so we'll just say that was totally on purpose. Okay, who's going on the front here? Oh dear, I don't really have anybody left that can go on the front. I've done that so many times where I'm thinking I can run through and I forget that I've got the ball. I mean, I think it would have taken me an extra step to get around the other way, so, you know, we'll say that that saved me from getting too close. I think I have to put this guy on the front line, even though he's our guy. He's our kicker. I'd really like to have him in the back, kicking, but I think he's our least, technically our least valuable player. Although he is quite valuable, honestly. Alright, I will be right back. Yeah, I mean, this is a kind of a good example of why you shouldn't, like, get too despondent, right? Because I really thought that we were in big trouble early on. Like, one of our best players out, Apo gone on the Centaur. You know, we were not getting any kind of traction on his players. Kind of easy place to get a bit despondent. I think it's fair to say that I started to feel like this was probably going to go his way, but, you know, you just, sometimes if you hang in there and hope the dice change around. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. Sometimes you hang in there and the dice just keep going that way and all that kind of stuff, but in this case they decided to completely screw him over. I mean, I do think that the 3 dice... I suppose if I was going to try and say, should he have done that yet? I think the 3 dice with the Beast, before he had sorted out his backfield, I probably would have picked up the ball first before doing that, just because I don't trust anybody without block. But yeah, he did start rolling a lot of skulls. Okay, well, that's great. That's where we want him. His beast is actually really stupid quite a bit. I know some of them were 4+, but sent him on some 1+s as well. Yeah. And that KO was also beautiful, right? You've got a feel for Thabak, though, our new guy. Because he's going to get fouled to oblivion. Now, the big question is he going to remember to do the ball stuff before he does the... Yeah, it looks like it. He's playing this remarkably safe, considering we've got absolutely no threat to the ball. Could have tried for a 2-turn here. Try and get that next skill on the Pestigore. Nice. Got something out of the game. And the funny thing is, if you want to say it's funny, he's taken no attrition at all. I do like the beast foul. Could we make a blitz here? We totally could. We got 3 rerolls. Let's make it happen. Uh-oh. He didn't kill himself. I forgot we didn't have an Apo. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. Well, who'd have thought? Not me, that's for sure. Oh, our hobgoblins have stole so many MVPs. Good game for us, though. Obviously, he inflicted a lot more than we did. Did he armor break more than we did? No, it's the same. His armor breaks were just more effective. But that aside, you know, I mean, it does go to show somewhat that sometimes the you know, KOs can be, especially once you get to that second half, KOs can be just as important as injuries, right? I didn't care that his guys weren't injured, I just needed them off the field. So there was that, but he out SPP'd us pretty well there. But we got the win, and that's all that counts. And I guess we got to go level up this hobgoblin, who is a really good hobgoblin, in fairness. Does he get tackle? Let's see what he rolls. I think he might be getting tackle. Muscle strip. It's got to be, right? Even though our team is full of tackle. I mean, Dauntless? Ooh, Dauntless could be good. And useful in other circumstances as well. I'm tempted by Dauntless. You know, tackle is great, but we do have that Bull Centaur who is like a secondary sweeper who has tackle. It's mostly, I just know whatever I pick here I'm going to regret next game, but it's mostly elves that have dodge. Or elves, agility races that have dodge. And if they have dodge, wrestle strip is quite often good against them because they quite often don't have sure hands. So strip is still useful. So I think I've talked myself into Dauntless to help with those surprising ball carriers. Plus, could just be useful for blitzes where you've got to punch up. So it might be crazy, but I'm going for it. We'll probably only have a game or 2 left, so sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. Let's get a new Chaos Dwarf. I think that guy is the same name as our last one. Do we have a Carland? Boy, I've forgotten what our guys are called now. There's a surprisingly small amount of Wargrund I don't think we've got. Surprisingly small amount of names that they actually use. Confirm. I think we buy in the second hobgoblin, or the spare hobgoblin as well. Just have a look at what our hobgoblins are called. Okay. Gebs. Some of them are just, I don't pick just because they're Scarlet. That's a good name. Some of them are just too hard to pronounce. Okay, thanks for watching, YouTube. See you next time. I guess it'll be another Chaos Dwarf game. But we are fast approaching the new season. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.